right, well, welcome to Two Putts Pod. No terrestrial, non-visual pod this week, but we wanted to do a YouTube video, and Nick, we've been getting some. I should say, I've been getting some flack since the last time we did a tier list. I was apparently, and listen, I thought it would be funny to get your reactions as I'm plopping things down, but I was told that. I try to move things along. I try to keep it, nice and efficient. Apparently, I went too fast for what a tier list should be. So I'm going to let you direct me today. But we got a good tier list today. It's these beautiful mascots we see that we know and love. Which ones would kick your ass? Which ones would you stand a chance against? Which ones would you dominate? So you call the shots here, big guy. I'll be your vessel.
Well, let's start with the Little Caesars guy, dude.
So, what's your feeling on that one?
Well, first, let me say, I have gotten into fights before. Not since I was 8, but I'm undefeated, 5-0. I had an anger issue back in my day, so we're just going to have to take that into account. And as we all know on the pod, I'm an athlete, bro, so I'll figure it out. But the Little Caesars guy, here's what I'll tell you. He has a spear, dog.
So that's what I was gonna say. This is why, for me, I'm gonna put him, if it's okay, we can move him, most likely to kick their ass. Like, of course, we're gonna be favored, and I feel good because he doesn't look like he knows how to get down with the spear, but he does have that spear. But I think we'll be okay.
Dude, that's exactly where I would put, and I'll tell you, he's also like, look at him, dude, dude. This dude is not ready for a fight, bro.
Exactly.
Not ready for a fight.
This is a guy who.
But if he figures out the spear, the 30% he figures out the spear, dude, we're screwed.
But that's why he's a bum rush. You bum rush him, dude. You just run right at him and be ready to dodge the first flimsy spear, deflection he does. You little juke in there, you're in. And that's the other thing with a spear. Once you're close and you get hands on the spear, it's your spear now. So that's my first task in that.
Yeah,
one.
No, I like that. I think that's a good spot.
All right.
Now, I don't know this dude, Chester the Cheetah,
Cheeto,
right?
the Cheeto guy. Yeah, Cheetos.
Dude, he's a cheetah, dude. He would kick our ass.
Really? I was thinking fair fight, but dude, okay. Totally would kick. Oh.
Dude,
wow.
Well, maybe most likely.
Here's what I'm going to say.
He's a nice cheetah.
Well, it's not about niceness. Let's set it up as, your family is held hostage and so is theirs. Whoever wins the fight gets to take their family home. So it's like you're fighting for everything. With him, I agree. I think he would be a tough out, but I don't think there's no chance. You know what I mean? There's some ones on here that I think there's no chance.
I would agree with that, dude. My issue is he's a cheetah, dude. And I mean, I'm quick, but not that quick. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, let's.
So there's probably. Let's say there's a 15% chance that, like, you're right. We're not
but
going
that's what I'm saying.
0%.
That's what I'm saying.
We're
like,
not going 0%.
You have something from a 15 to 20% chance. 1 out of 5 times you're gonna get them, and maybe this is that one. Maybe the stars can align.
Yeah,
maybe the stars. You gotta go.
You gotta go with the positive attitude. I like that
for
one.
your family. Like, you're doing this for your family's lives, Nick. You could get that cheetah once. Come on. It'd be like, you know what your fight would be like? The Mountain and the guy who gets his head squished in Game of Thrones, dude. What's the Red Robin guy? The guy who just repeats the thing? I am emotional.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
Dude, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You would be the Mountain.
I do know what you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
But you'd squish the Chester guy at the end. All right, what about, it's not Tony the Toucan. Toucan Sam, I believe it is.
Let's just... Dude, we're beating the hell out of this dude.
Yeah, I think that's...
It's a bird.
Yeah, I think we'd be all right.
It's a bird. It's going to fly away. That's what's going to happen.
I know this is quick, but I'm doing this for a reation, and I think you're going to agree. There's no chance that you're beating Tony the Tiger. There's no chance.
First off, dude, he's a tiger. Now, look at the difference between Chester and Tony. Chester's skinny, dog.
Tony's tall, too.
Yoked.
Tony's
yoked, dude. And you know what, dude? You know what's the most demoralizing part? As he's doing it, he's going to go, they're great. And I'm just, dude, dude, if I walked into a ring and saw Tony the Tiger, I'm walking out, dude.
So.
Nope, you've won.
I think the next one is is interesting because the Kool-Aid guy, like, if he falls on you, like, he's like the guys at Mario who, like, go and then, like, plop on you. If you get plopped on, if he gets you right, yeah, he looks like a womp, dude. I don't know. I think you see the way he smashes through walls?
Here's what I'll tell you, dude. I think his glass is indestructible. Okay? The way he smashes through walls.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you, I think there's no shot we even do any damage to him, and he just beats us. Based on the way he smashes through a wall.
Yeah, no, I agree that I think, and the other thing is that it takes one shot from him, and you are very badly damaged. Because you think about it, he would smash forward, sort of like Peach's side B move in Super Smash Bros, where like she does like the bump, and it like if he does that bump and he gets you once, your limb is gone. Like it's bad. All right, the Raisin Bran character. I'm glad this made it on.
Dude, I'm mad. Dude, you're saying I'm glad it's in there. I know you snuck this picture into
I swear, I don't even know how to do that with this website.
It's a sun, dude. Wouldn't it just beat us?
I have to say, it'd be like, what would you do? What would you do against it? Exactly. It's
like an all. Yeah, that's an easy one.
I mean, listen, if you have access to like a water hose, maybe, but it's a sun. It's a sun, so that's
dude. Nothing would be funnier though if you just walked in and were like, you had like 2 things of spray sunscreen and be like, yo, I got this.
Where's the copper tone kid in this one? Oh, speaking of which, all right. What is this guy from? Isn't that the
dude? He's from one of the cereals.
Yeah, cereal. Yeah. I mean, it's a whoop, kick their ass for me.
Dude, it's a crocodile.
No, he's a. Oh, I thought he was a frog. He's not a frog.
No, I think. Here's the thing: if it's a frog, we're beating that thing. If it's a crocodile,
he's up with Chester then.
Yeah. So let's say he's a crocodile for this one.
What the heck is this thing?
I don't know, but I'm beating that thing to the butt.
All right.
I don't know what it is, but that thing's getting smoked.
Yo, Chef Boyardee. The next 3 are a little like, oh, interesting. Okay. All right.
Well, let's just get to the Gerber baby now. Now, we do not condone baby violence, but we're beating that thing's butt again. Okay.
What about Chef Boyardee, though?
Here's what I'll tell you, dude.
He's got grown man strength.
Dude, and he definitely is a father. Let's just put it out there. So he's got dad strength, and he's got old man strength. I think it'd be a fair fight.
Well, I think
it'd be like Bob Barker and
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
But Bob Barker kicked his ass. It wasn't even close.
I know, but yeah, we're both Bob Barker in that situation.
All right,
but it would be an old man versus.
What about the Burger King? I feel like his legs look flimsy. He looks like a little low, a down X kick, if you will, and this guy's gonna go down to the ground.
Dude, my thing is he's a king, bro. Where are they bringing people in?
Well, it's funny that you say that because I was just thinking about the Land O'Lakes lady, and I was like, oh, am I gonna think that she might be able to summon the forces of the forests and things like that? So, and same with the Keebler elf too. So you know what? Yeah, if they have that ability if they have a summoning ability, I think it's fair. I think the king would have some guards.
The king would have some guards, so based on our fighting prowess, yeah, that's exactly where I'd put him.
Yeah.
I think he calling the bee. Now, here's what, dude, the bee's tricky, dude. Because obviously we think that we would destroy them in a fight. But I think there's a chance the bee beats us, dude. He just
I think there's a chance too.
Dude,
what about a fair fight?
Dude, none of these fights are fair, dude. We're fighting a literal tiger and an indestructible Kool-Aid man.
What about this one? What about this one? Most likely?
Which one? No. I think it'd be most likely to kick their ass.
Oh, okay. So with the Little Caesars guy.
Yeah.
I like that. All right. The Keebler Elf. Now, he definitely has a squad in the commercial. So for me, it's like, yeah, he gets his squad. You're taking on 5 of them at once.
But they're little, dude.
But they have cookie magic. They have magic with their cookies. Don't they do magic little things?
Yeah. But now my question is, how far does their magic extend?
Well, that's like, what I'm asking. Well, let me say this.
If it's only...
No, go ahead.
If it's only cookie, I would say a fair fight because he's got so many of them. And, dude, I'm a sucker for cookies, bro.
I'm going to say a fair fight, but I think this dude could, like, if you picked up a stick, I think they turn that stick into a pastry with some vanilla frosting on it. So, like, I don't think the magic just affects cookies. I just don't think the magic is going to, like, hurt you. I just think it's, like, I think they would be able to nullify some of your things, but I think you could get it done. But who knows? They might be able to turn you into a cookie, and then they'd actually be, very powerful. So I could go either way on that one. That's a tough one for me. All right, Land O'Lake lady.
Dude, if she can summon the power of water and she's a waterbender in the forest, dude, she would destroy us.
I mean, I think we should just put it because I just think I wouldn't want to win that fight. We just, even if we tried, it would happen. So just let it happen. Let's put it that way. Old KFC guy. I mean, I'm putting
that dude can't walk.
I'd kick that dude. And because of everything the logo stands for, to be honest, I'd come with the fury of the jungle.
Not only am I fighting for my family.
Listen, we all actually, you know what? We could do that. Let's do this live right now because it is worth it. And I'll just find it. Let's see. This is so. When I just said, standing up for the jungle, like, representing my ancestors from the jungle. This is why I say that.
Dude, this is vibey, bro. I didn't realize that was you right away.
From the Lost Tribes, dude. One of the Lost Tribes. Okay? So anyway, here's where I say, because that day was the day that I felt the most seen as one of the members of the Lost Tribes. Okay, so that's where a lot of it comes from. So anyway, that's why the KFC guy, I would just absolutely unload with all the spirit of the Lost Tribes and the jungle. That, like I said, that day I was anointed as part of that. So anyway, just thought that'd be interesting context for everyone to see. All right, Lucky Charms guy. I mean, to me,
here's what I'll say. He's got magic, but in the commercials, all he does is run away. So he's clearly not ready to put up the fist.
I mean, that's what leprechauns do in general.
So where would you put him?
Because he has to fight. He has to fight. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's like an upgrade from the Keebler Elves, his magic-wise. Like, the stuff he does...
That's where I feel comfortable putting him there.
So if he has to fight, he has to fight. That's the whole premise, is families, like, you have to participate in the fight. Yeah. Now, the peanut guy? Come on. I mean, I'll put him with these ones, but I think that's a win.
Yeah, that's what... Yeah. Yeah, I think so, too.
Ronald McDonald.
Dude, I think that's a fair fight, dude. He's 7 feet.
He is tall.
He's a clown. He's got big shoes.
God, he's so creepy. We got a chance. He's so creepy, though. Ugh. What is this?
I don't know. It looks like a person, so let's just throw him in the fair fight category.
All right. Oops. All right. This is the Tang orangutan, I think.
Oh, dude, it's a monkey?
Yeah, it's an orangutan.
Dude, move that thing to most likely, bro. That thing is beating us, dude. But there's like a 5. Any animal other than Tony the Tiger is most likely.
What's this glove from? I used to think of banjo.
That's a hamburger helper.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's got a ladle.
Now, dude, no.
How does it hold the ladle though? Because it's a hand.
Look at it. It's hugging it in. It's like thumb.
No, well, how are you gonna swing it like that?
You're not. So we're destroying that thing. Dude.
Okay.
That thing walks in, and who's next?
All right. What about the 1, 2, 3? How many? Dude, that's a great commercial. I'm sorry.
Dude, I think that thing has a chance because if it bites you, dude, have you ever tried to bite a Tootsie Pop, which I have, after 3 licks, dude? No shot. Dude, so if it bites you, forget it, dog. It's over.
All right, I'll put it here. Like you gotta, like, it's one of those ones where it's critical strike. Like if you only get 1 life, this isn't just retry and whatever. Like you get 1 go. Yeah, that critical strike could get you. But that's kind of like the Kool-Aid guy. All right, Sour Patch Kid. Let's finish this off here. I mean,
dude, this one's tricky because they're smart. But
there's
then
thousands of them too. They'd be like a clone army. It's that's what they would be. It would never just be one. You know what I mean?
But here's the caveat, dude. I agree, but here's the caveat. They do something sour and then they do something sweet. So like they might destroy you and then like, oh, sorry, like let you can beat us all up now because we're sad because they're sour sweet and then they're gone. So based on the fact that they're gone after they do the sour sweet thing, dude, I think I'm most likely to beat them strictly on their ability. Their motto. If they had a different motto, their in would destroy me, no chance.
I agree.
Sour, sweet, and gone. Now, that's a good list, dude. We got some flack on the cereal tier list, but you know what? Dude, a lot of people. I was at a party on Friday. A lot of people were like, dude, Raisin Bran. Because I read the whole cereal tier list. They're like Raisin Bran.
Listen,
an A tier.
You just can't help speaking the truth. Being honest about the world that we see. So
no, dude, they made a good point. They're like, Raisin Bran has you searching for raisins. Who wants to do that?
So, like searching to take them out.
No, searching to find them. Like it's like Lucky Charms when you eat Lucky Charms, which I don't like.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you: the Raisin Bran Crunch really takes it to the next level because it's like every spoonful just has something, whether it's a raisin or not. Like you don't need. I understand what they're saying. If you get the original Raisin Bran and you don't have raisin in the bite, but let me tell you, I've never had a raisin shortage as an issue. I'm just looking at what we did talk about maybe doing. I'm curious about your DMV story if it's worth telling on our way out of here.
Dude, I can. Dude, first off, yeah, I'll say it real quick because it's not too long, dude. So had to get my registration changed, whatever. Pull up, and dude. What I love about the DMV is it's all walks of life. Like, it's everybody. Like, it does not discriminate there. So, I pull in. Like, whatever. Me, mind my own business. Get yelled at by the security guard immediately. He's like, you got an appointment? Like, super rude. Because I went to walk.
No, they're rude. They're always... Which one did you go to?
What? I went to Hamden.
Okay, but they're always rude at the door. They're always rude at the door.
So, they were like, look... And I was like, yeah, dude, you can only sign in 10 minutes before, and I was 15 minutes early, so I had to wait. So I was like, I was just going to go sit before to go sign in on the kiosk. All right, well, I just need to make sure you had an appointment. I'm like, dude, chill. Like, I would not actively come to the DMV without an appointment. I want you to know that. So, get my thing, sit down, and I hear... And I'm like, dude, what the heck is this? And there's a stroller, like... 5 things next to me, and this old woman comes up and she's like, oh, I wanted to say hi to the dog. And the woman's like, it's not a dog, it's a pig. This woman brought a baby pig into the DMV. So that was my first. I was there for 30 minutes, which is not long, but that was my first 10-minute experience. My next 10-minute experience was this dude walks up they call them over, and I don't know if you've ever been to the DMV. They have like a ticket system, and then like you have your license.
Well, the
your
Connecticut
titles, and your
DMVs
registration.
especially, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, but it's
Yeah.
good if you are familiar with the system. I'll say in Bridgeport, they do a very good job of like getting you in, getting the tickets rolling, and going. If you know what you're doing.
Oh, and they did a good job. So I was registration ticket 3051. So they call registration ticket 3048. Okay. And this dude, I'm not kidding you. And there's paperwork you have to fill out. And like they send you an email of everything you need to do. So it's like
they expect you to get to the window ready to go. Yep, 100%.
And you should. With how many emails I got, like, do you have this paper? You should. And if you don't have it, guess what? The security guard will give it to you. So he comes up, and all he does, Jake, is hand these dudes license plates. And they're like, literally, this was the conversation, because I happen to be right next to it. What do you want me to do with these? And he's like, well, I need a new registration. And they're like, well, do you have the paperwork? And he goes, no, I have the license plates. And he had 3 license plates. And they're like, well, dude, you need to get the paperwork done. And now he's pissed. Now he's like, are you kidding me? Blah, 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 blah. So finally the woman's like, do I need to call security? And he's like, no, I'm just tired of the disrespect. So that was 10 minutes just going off. He handed, and I'm sitting there like, well, what is going on? So then I finally get called up. And I have all my paperwork. Dude, I know I do. Called, talked to everybody, right? Hand them my paper. And this woman goes, I can't change the registration today for you. What do you mean? What do you mean? And she's like, oh, you made an alteration on the thing, and right here it says no alterations. I'm like, yeah, but is it really an alteration? I just like, and she's like, no, it's an alteration.
What'd you do?
So I was like, me and my mom messed up. So my mom had to sign something, and she signed the wrong line, so she crossed it out and put it up.
Oh my god! So that's what the alteration is you just signing in the right place?
No.
Holy cow!
And then I messed up
the
mileage meter. I put the first number to like.
But as an alteration, they just mean you wrote something in pen, so you couldn't erase it and had to rewrite it beneath.
Are you ready for
That's
this?
what an alteration
Are you ready
is.
for this?
I thought you meant you put a spoiler on the car. Like I thought an alteration meant something to the car. Jesus.
No. On this paper. So I looked at her. I was like, "Is that really an alteration?" And she's like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Now I got a quick question." I said, if I wrote this in pencil and messed up and erased, would that have been an alteration? And do you know what this woman said to me?
You're not allowed to fill it out in pencil.
You're not allowed to fill it out in pencil. But even if you messed up, if there was an eraser mark, that would be considered an alteration.
Please tell me this ended with you getting the registration good. Were you good?
No, dude. You know me. Dude, non-confrontational. I was like, I am so sorry. Thank you for your help. I'll see you later. And walked out. Dude, so immediately I called Jeannie, and I'm like, yo.
I called Jeannie. They yelled at me at the DMV.
So then I call my mom, and I know my mom's gonna be tight, dude. So I call my mom, and I'm like, yo, ma. And I didn't tell her I messed up, right? So like if she sees this video, she'll know. I call her and I said, Mom, you messed up on the registration. You made an alteration, and they don't accept alterations.
Well, there were 2. It doesn't matter because there were 2 anyway. But yeah.
Yeah, but the first one was her, so she doesn't need to know that it was me. And dude, she starts going off on the phone. Are you still there? Let me talk to him.
Yeah, I mean, she's right.
I'm like, look, it says on the paper no alterations, and I was like, but the killer. I told her about the pencil, and she was like, so they just want you to mess up the first time you go. And I was like, yeah.
The thing that's messed up about it, here's the thing. If you didn't have to make an appointment and have it be a whole 2-hour part of your day, it'd be different. Even if you get an appointment at 8:15 when they open the doors, it still ends up being a whole thing. And then you make a mistake like that and they can't accept stuff like that. That's just, like, I get that there's malfeasance and all these things, but, like, that's just stupid. That's just dumb.
There was another woman next to me in the same moment. And she was changing the registration for her father because her mom had just passed away. And she called like 6 times. And she's like, look, I have the death certificate. Is that all I need? She gets there and like, you need more than the death certificate. You need the probate paperwork. And she's like, we don't have that. And she's like, I called 6 times this specific DMV to double check, and she was like, "Yeah, sorry." And a woman is like, "So my dad just won't have a car," and they were like, "Yeah," and they showed and like no remorse.
Well,
I was like, dude.
But from what you just said, the mom was the widow and the dad died. So if the dad doesn't have a car, it's not so big of a deal.
No. Sorry, the mom died. The dad was there.
Right.
Yeah. But no, dude. She was like, I called 6 times. I'm like, dang, bro. I said, look, mine's a little different than yours because I still have a car, but I feel your pain. I get it.
All right. Well, we appreciate everyone tuning in. I mean, there were some other things, but we won't do a whole thing. We'll save it for Friday because everything will still be good on Friday. But yeah, dude, glad we got on. Hope everyone has a great week. I mean, for us, it's vacation week. For everyone else, it's just another week. But yeah, we're going to be chilling. So anyway, we'll see y'all later.
Peace.